Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Going to try to squeeze in a little bit of Final Fantasy XVI tonight. We already did our Star Rail Sunday stream. Where we left off, we had a couple more side quests to do. Let's go ahead and do them. And then we will head across the strait using the Enterprise and start our trek towards the capital of Waloed.
Take that, you naughty thief! And that!
Stop it, Wrens! It's dangerous!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the Desert Gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
That's easy. One of them swings a sword, the other forges them.
Oh, kids.
Victor has been collating reports on the bandits' encampments. You'll find him by the Desert Gate. I'm sure if he has anything to ask of you, it will be simple enough.
Go kill some
League
bandits?
of
Always
Outlaws.
easy.
Sounds like we have some competition.
We may have bloodied the bandits' noses, Sid, but it seems we have not yet broken their spirit. Victor is helping us to keep track of their movements. And we're very glad of his help. That man knows the desert and its dwellers like the back of his hand.
Are you sure about this? The desert's a dangerous place. You'd be safer in a caravan.
Yeah, and slower. My bird can outrun any beast or brigand.
Master man, your magic may have faded, but so long as you have strength in your body, You will serve me.
How awful.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Where's Ned? Who else?
That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
We make this quick.
That's him! The one who killed Nock and Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you?
It was a trap?
Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
Guess not.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalamil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
Well, is he?
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalamil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic.
Oh, cool.
And without a crystal.
Alright.
That's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running.
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly.
I mean, tell them that I'm a bear.
Not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearer's side, Victor? Are you one too?
No, I'm not. Just listen.
Can you believe we were going to make him mayor? He would have been the ruin of us all.
I think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing to throw at him.
Everyone in town has something to say about it.
Sounds like something's happening in the square. I wonder what.
Okay, they don't know about it yet.
Those damned blackguards took all my best pieces. Just my luck that we were robbed by connoisseurs.
Daddy, what happened to your crystal?
It broke, Sam. And we won't be getting another.
Alright, let's solve the issue here.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
He knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
Guess we failed to persuade them this time.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
This quest took quite a turn. Yeah, I thought it was about bandits, but it's really about racism.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten gil, perhaps?
Ill-gotten?
What do you mean, don't jump to conclusions? He cast a spell without a crystal. What other conclusion is there?
So, Lubor is a bearer, is he? He did well to keep it hidden so long. Unlike some of my fellow Dalimilians, the deception doesn't trouble me. Does the world know the full truth about them, I wonder?
The bastard's been lying to us for as long as we've known him.
I wonder if his predecessor, the Desert Hare,
I think we'd better shut up shop for today.
knew that he was a bearer.
Go on, Sid. No sense stalling. Lubor needs to know the truth.
The man with the sword was going to kill us, but then Lubor shot magic at him. It was amazing.
I don't care if Lubor's a bearer. He's still Lubor, isn't he?
Gotta love kids.
Why didn't he tell us?
Because of this. Kids not carrying on the prejudice of their parents.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town And these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp.
Now's not the time to be
then.
thinking about that.
I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Well, that was a sad quest to complete. Hopefully there's more to that later on.
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
Exactly. It was about how he was born.
I'm going to go with him.
Oh, that's probably not a good idea.
Why didn't he tell us?
If you're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath. I will not put those children at risk.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
What do you mean, don't jump to conclusions? He cast a spell without...
Alright.
Lord Ferda has ordered us to keep tracking the bandits' movements, according to Master Lubor's wishes. Though he may not have told us the full truth, Lubor's never given us any reason to doubt him.
I saw the whole thing. The magic flew straight from Lubor's hand, I swear it. And without a crystal in sight.
None of the stalls were plundered this time, thanks Peter Gilbert. How did your men fare? Any wounded?
The only thing wounded was our pride. We swore never to let a bandit set foot in this town again. We failed.
Kind of messed up that the first thing that the bandit went for was a child.
Lubor has been lying to us from the beginning. How can we trust him?
You may have your business interests to consider, my lord, but do not think you can sway us with your honeyed words.
Well, I guess that's that. Duty Undying is the next one we'll do.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common folk. If any should reveal themselves to you, I beg you keep their true identity secret.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
It's kind of you to take an interest in the Undying's affairs, brother.
Well, I can't have you all keeping secrets from me, can I?
I've actually already been there, so I'm just going to fast travel to it. Finally, I can go into this final town here. Oh. Well, that's not good. The acolytes are all dead here.
Oh no.
You'll pay for this.
This is what they died to?
There may still be survivors. All the more reason to rid this place of echoes.
Maybe they died to something stronger further in. I guess I shouldn't make light of their death, but it was kind of weak.
Whatever that thing is, they say it's their leader. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's ironic that Clive is not down for like the sacrifice of play.
But for a survey.
Forgive them, Clive. The Undying live by a very different creed, and nothing we say will change that. Come. Let us deliver their findings to Cyril, that their deaths might not be in vain.
Like, Clive makes the selfless play literally all the time. Multiple times per day. When someone else does it, then it's no good.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings to the bearer of the burning quill.
Nice. And I have a little shortcut here. Alright, where else can I not go? I think that's about it. Back to Tabor I go.
You are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
They didn't quite see eye to eye. Ice Age cooldown by 1.5 seconds. I have to remember which one Ice Age is.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord.
I thank you for assisting my brothers and sisters with the survey in Kretov, my lord. There are magics beyond mortal ken hidden among those ruins, and others like them. If we can learn their secrets, mayhap we can use them to resist Ultima's might.
We of the Undying devote our lives to the service of the Phoenix. And you, my lord, are his sworn shield. Sworn to protect him from any danger. We both have our duties, so let us see them done.
Ice Age. Oh. Reducing that by 1.5 seconds. That's like 10%, right? Yeah. It's not really worth it. I can wait the extra 1 second. Alright. Now to Baklad for trading spaces. Part 2.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
1,500 gold just for asking El how much longer. There's definitely going to be more to this.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault. not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard?
How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting.
You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
I've probably already been there before, right? I have, but I don't have it on... I don't have a fast travel point for it. So I guess we're upping it.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Would that we had anything to give.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
I don't know.
direction, brother.
I was about ready to kill that thing, but it's just a chocobo, and literally her chocobo. Definitely don't want to kill that.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Wow, that really solved peacefully? I'm so surprised.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
We did kind of save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Am I able to? I don't think I'm able to go that direction. here, go through here. This is probably the closest way to get there.
Come on. Yeah!
Nope. This is the wrong way. Let's see if I'm able to just jump down. I am able to just jump down.
Back to the stables, go.
This isn't an abandoned fishing village. This is the bear's new town.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
Oh, luckily he's
Just
a
have to
bear.
pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Have I been here before? Oh, yeah, I have. Okay. We're gonna have to fight Svarog again. So many like dragonettes. We're gonna have to fight Akashic. Oh, there are a lot of enemies here. Never seen somebody before.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. Any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Joshua, can you not just stand in the fire?
Enough.
Not bad. I mean, he was under leveled compared to me, compared to being over leveled compared to me. I did get hit twice, which would have killed me against Farog.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Uh-oh, he's turning.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
It's not too late. You're a bear.
Or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not.
Why are all the Dhalmekia missions so sad?
For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore. Don't make me do this.
Stop it!
Don't turn into the ethers.
He's turned. And so will you.
And she's not even a bear, so she would just quickly turn.
Take care of my sister.
Yeah, he's somewhat resisting.
Wait. Goodbye. Oh.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Somewhat of a downer quest, but I think that's probably the end of their storyline.
The Crimson Caravans is my family business now, and I would not exchange it for the world. I brought Theo here to be safe, and I have never looked back since.
And I think that means that we are out of all quests to do.
I've never seen Michelle cry before. Is Theo really gone then? He's never coming back.
That's true, and we have to look after Michelle, just like Theo looked after us.
Ready, go?
Just gonna briefly pop into the abandoned fishing village and see what they have to say about all of this.
Back to the stables, go.
Like they haven't really moved the people in yet. So there'll be East Pool and also this fishing village. Oh, they're moving people in. Okay, they're moving things in at least.
Theo gave his life to save this village. He died, but his dream lives on. We will make Cashlock a haven for bearers, I swear it.
It's wild that there's not a quick travel point here. It's still a town. It will be a town, I guess. I mean, perhaps I just haven't found the fast travel point yet. But that's probably not the case. Alright, it has been quite a while, like about 5 hours or so, since the last time we actually made significant story progress. But at long last, there's nothing left for us to do. Mostly. There's like exactly one more thing for us to do, and that's to check on our progress at the Patron's Whisper. But after that, we actually step onto the Shadow Coast and continue our adventure.
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
And also there's a new missive. Let's see who wrote this letter.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord.
It's crazy that there was someone's job to make those silly songs that recap the last thing that
I wasn't
happened.
expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Need 300 more, followed by another 500
Come
more.
again. I may have more for you.
That's so much. Alright, pandemonium. Alright, let's do some story stuff. There are going to be no more side quests in Sambrek for the rest of the game, it looks like, because the nearby quests were marked as complete rather than no available, compared to marks in the region, so there are going to be no more marks in Rosaria. But there's still more stuff to be done in Dalmekia. We'll look forward to that.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it.
Wait, is he gonna give me his powers?
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
No, he's not. Not yet.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
It's brothers being brothers.
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Kingdom of Ulud. New story thing? Yep. Footfalls in Ash.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Hey there, PK Doomy. How's the rest of the Unite stream? It looked like I'd be able to get up there, but I am not. That is... Oh, I am able to get up here, though. Even though I'm able to get up here, there's nothing to be gotten.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
I think we're about to get the warmest of welcomes. I see some flags up.
Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
But the blight hasn't taken it over. It's dead for other reasons. Here's the first drop of the area. Potion. Well, that's not promising. Time to fight a boss, I guess. Okay, this is actually a Kashik, so yeah, it is kind of a problem.
I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and a Kashik.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
Torgal.
That's a big area. Okay. I found a treasure chest with some amber. Did that, right? Just did that, okay. Now here, that's done. Get that one bit. Yeah, I did for sure. Yeah. Just a triple check though. I like to be thorough. honestly surprised if nothing's up here. But I guess I'm just gonna be honestly surprised. Maybe there'll be a mark here later. Oh. Here's the mark. Pandemonium. S-rank mark.
Oh look, it's the king of the castle.
apparently if you get hit by that, you just gets kind of stuck there. It's a long way to walk. I have a sneaking suspicion that killing him will give me the material that I need in order to upgrade Excalibur. Or Ragnarok, actually. Let's see, did I clear everything along the way? I'm pretty sure that I did. I think that was the last place for me to look. I actually can use my chocobo here.
Faster.
It's like technically a town, but I guess technically it isn't. I know I definitely checked everything on the right side, but let me check on the left side here. That went very, very differently compared to the last time. Maybe there's some sort of like hidden difficulty slider for like when you die, things just get easier. Maybe it's because I just didn't get hit as much.
Your reign is at an end.
Like a lot of that was, I also got pretty close to beating him the first time. And if I had just been a little bit more cautious. Plus defense minus HP. I mean, technically that's good. That's more effective HP over time. I guess that's kind of the same thing with the Regal Sash, huh? At the next obelisk, I'm going to teleport backwards to see if the stained loincloth is what I need in order to upgrade my sword.
All over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
I wouldn't be surprised if the entire continent is under the control of Ultima.
No peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stonehere.
And if only some of us could fly.
You never know. It might not be a nest of slavering monsters.
If only one of us could, like, jump across the entire continent in a single bound.
You must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
Sure about this?
About While leaving my brother on his own.
He's done it for like 13 years.
Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Eastla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
The Angry Gap. Motion blur in this game is kind of crazy. It's sometimes, actually not, it's very often very difficult to see what is going on the screen when I'm changing the camera angles while moving.
Ugh, this place reeks like a mobile's arsehole.
Oh, don't say
Though
that.
I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
We definitely gonna have to fight a marble now. Why'd you have to say that?
It's over. Stay down. You lose. Nice try. And another. Too slow. There's Yeah. And another. Nice try. There's more! Fine hand.
Almost half her whole life to that one enemy. Just like regular enemy. I mean, I did refuse to use Mega Flare on him. That's somewhat my fault, I guess. This is a new little area. We're just gonna be up here. Ooh, an obelisk. But I don't have... Oh, it's for Shiva. Okay. I'm not able to fast travel to here, am I? No, I'm not. Kind of don't really want to do a trial right now. I only have maybe 30 more minutes left for the stream. But we can do that maybe at the start of the next one. Oh, we got the Masamune in that chest. Only barely worse than Ragnarok. It's pretty impressive.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Now that I've killed basically every type of enemy, I don't really care to continue killing the rest of the enemies. I just want to like make sure I don't miss any treasure chests. See? Like here's one right here. Don't want to miss. Oh, I can't open up a treasure chest while on a chocobo? Okay. actually finish the fight because he's not too far away. Bringing all kinds of enemies out here. Oh boy.
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
Hope nothing terrible happens on this bridge. I do see a new obelisk though. You know, I bet this was actually carved by Odin. Looks like the type of thing he would do. Just carve a whole continent.
That must be Estla.
A potion and a high potion? We're definitely fighting a boss here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Would I rather do that, or would I rather... Because I don't actually use these. I don't even have enough to master all the stuff anyway. I'm so close though. don't even have Joshua with me.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap! No quarter! Muhammad! Titan!
Like this?
A question for later, Gap. Let's go! Let's go!
Look at that big stomping noise. This guy. I was hoping it would be like human, but nope, it's more enemies.
It isn't over yet. Of course it bloody isn't. Let's go!
last survivor. Come on, Gav. What are we paying you for?
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
We're in big trouble now.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
Yeah, that's definitely gonna stop us. And every time Odin does anything, it's just so awesome.
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Don't do it, birds.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
We at least need to find Joshua, right? First, let's search the village for valuables. valuables. Let's open up this obelisk. I thought the obelisk was up here. In that case, let's just continue searching for valuables.
There's no one home, Clive.
Then let's find somewhere to sit down and look at the map.
Indomitable orchestration. We got actually the last song that we need. Right? That's the thing. That's the item we just got. No, there's one more that we need from a vendor, and then the final one is from the Patron's Whisper. But good to know that I didn't miss it on any previous treasure chest.
Anyone here?
How awful. An entire continent of people just turned into thralls? At least the rats are still alive. Somehow the rats aren't affected by the ether flood. What even is amber? Do I sell it? Do I use it in crafting?
You don't want us to go this way, then? So where do you want us to go?
I want to test out whether touching the death wall kills me, but I haven't actually activated the obelisk nearby. So if I have to go to the nearest obelisk, it's going to take me a while to come back here.
Ash is a big place, Clive. Don't want to be blindly wandering its blighted fields if I don't have to. I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Are there enemies up here? Now that I know that I can fast travel here. First thing I want to do is touch the death wall. Alright, the death wall does not actually kill me. I feel like that would have been a funny thing for it to do. The second thing I want to do is see if I can fast travel anywhere else. Yes, I can. Let's go back to the hideaway momentarily. guess it's because of the weapon that I have.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Oh, what do you expect? Farmers are about...
Trouble with your gear, or the sound of ringing still? So we weren't. Who knows? What's that for you, dear?
The Sons of Ouroboros. Oh, I needed that for the stained loincloth was actually for this thing. Plus 13 defense, plus 7 health. But I still need 2 dark steels and a primitive battle horn. Orcellum. I'll actually need another Orcellum as well. I wonder if I'm gonna have to like choose what things I'm going to get. I still need a stoned tongue in order to get this going.
Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Oh yeah, and the new song. Acquired in the hideaway. Indomitable. So there's only one thing left, one song left, and I already know how to get that one. Just do all the side quests in the game. I get that from the Patron's Whisper. No hunts available.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. All done?
Yeah, they're 230 for that.
Then again,
What?
Alright, I've heard that dialogue already. Let's head back. Back to the thick of it. Like more enemies ran out to fight. Alright, I'm going to declare this village officially explored. No way, there's a human in here? Awesome.
Please. Please.
Whoa, easy, easy. We're not turned, all right?
She's an expecting mother? Like, what? How is she going to raise a child in this wasteland?
My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the arcade. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, arcade is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world.
Ragnarok.
You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
Then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
Maybe the baby's a bear?
You mean... it's a bearer?
Yep.
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
Oh, the tapestry.
The mural. It's complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramun, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. Where is the thing? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
We don't drop. I don't return. The gig is up.
Aye.
Or the jig is up.
Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Man, we're losing party member after party member.
If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
And didn't I was actually going in this direction, and then Gav said, oh, let's not go in that direction. Shows what Gav knows. I should do due diligence and make sure there isn't anything up here I actually want to grab. Like I can jump off of there. I want to. Clutch mine. It's somewhat rare. Main thing I'm looking for is Orichalum, but that's going to be a gold. Keep on losing party members. It's going to be more and more difficult to do combat as we go through all this. And we're still hugely overleveled, so I'm not that worried about it. I didn't realize he climbed up there.
There's something there. I can feel it. But now's not the time.
Now's not the time? It's always the time.
No mistakes. Too slow. Nice try.
I could have done that in one cycle if I used Lightning Rod before I used Giga Flare. And in fact, actually, I should probably set that up so that this should be Rising Flames. And then this should be Lightning Rod. Sorry, Deadly Embrace, Lightning Rod, Gouge, Rising Flames, Mega Flare. Ancient Fallen Treasure Chest. Adamantite Gauntlets. Increase maximum HP by 500. Eh. Do I have that for Impulse? Because that's what I need. Will of Light. Nope. don't. I need, well, actually, what I need is breath of ice, breath of light to get the cooldown. The Edge of Infinity.
This is it, boy.
There's not nearly enough fanfare, but you know, this could be the end here. Which means that I'm going to probably end the stream here, right after these cutscenes.
I've come for you, Barnabas. Stay close, Torgal. Tower. It's alive.
The Last King. What a metal quest name. But I don't want to defeat the final boss tonight. I'd rather... Maybe I'll do it tomorrow? I don't even know if this is the final boss, but it feels too close to the final boss. I guess it isn't really the final boss, because if we defeat Barnabas, then we're going to unlock the power of Odin, and then we have to actually still go to the capital and destroy yeah, we still have to go up here and destroy the Mothercrystal and defeat Ultima, so this definitely isn't the final boss, but it's still like gonna be too much for me to do tonight because I got work in the morning. Before I end, though, Pico is asking, when's the next Smash stream? I don't really know. Like, I play offline, like twice a week with some coworkers, but I'm sure you mean with viewers. I don't know when that's going to be. There needs to be a Smash Ultimate stream sometime because Letopia's 500-hour viewer special needs to happen. But I don't really know like what his schedule is like, what days he's free versus others, and when he'd want to play. And then, as I mentioned in chat during those cutscenes, there's going to be some Smash 4 because the servers are going down in February. So then, you know, there won't be any way to play it with people after that. So I may as well do some of that sometime soon. And I was thinking that December would be the day to do it. I was actually thinking this week, maybe, because December 7th, I think, is when Smash Ultimate came out, maybe December 8th. And so, like, the day that Yeah, Smash 4 quote unquote died just like 6 years later. I thought that might be interesting to do a Smash 4 stream at that time. But yeah, though that's Smash on the horizon. I guess I didn't really give you an actual date or anything like that, but I don't really have one. But we are done with Final Fantasy XVI for the night. I really want to finish this game before the end of the year. Start the new year with a new game. So tomorrow's going to be more Final Fantasy 16, Tuesday Smash, Wednesday Final Fantasy, Thursday Smash, Friday Final Fantasy. No stream on Saturday. Sunday night Honkai Star Rail. That should put us over for a little bit. And I'll get more details on what else comes later on. But if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. Day off for you tomorrow. Oh, congratulations. Enjoy it very much. I'm going to head to bed now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and goodbye.